Alright, so told a friend of mine on YouTube I would post a video of my gear, stuff that I play, equipment that I use, and what better time to do that than now. So we'll start right here, showing off my desk. Of course, I got the laptop, which is, you know, gotta love my Dell laptop with my little pony sticker. Gotta rock that. We got Guitar World. There's about 3 years stacked up right there. Big fan of Guitar World, and a lot of the articles I put in. Got the CD collection. Not as big as most people's. But I bet I got more Black Label in there than most people. Come over here, and this is my PA head. It's a small Squier PA head, since I don't really do any much band work anymore. This is all I need for me and my personal uses. And got my Pioneer CD player hooked into it, just in case, you know, I want to put in some CDs and rock it out a little bit loud. So on from here, we go to the instruments. I try not to shake the camera too bad. Got my Memphis bass. Not much of a bass player, thus the cheap bass. You know, cost me like $100. And then if we go on, we'll continue with the cheaper musical instruments. We got my Fender head, which is, I don't know how old it is. It's tube, pretty old, pretty heavy. Then leaning up against it, we have what I like to call Frankenstein. This was my project guitar. It had when I got it, it was cream white, and it had 2 single coils in the humbucker, and I filled up the single coil holes, and you know, done a little retro, a little bit of work on it. Just my Frankenstein, just my baby. I play with it every now and then. Then you come over here, and we got my Johnson, and that's what it is. That's my cheap Johnson. My wife bought it for me. Thought I might want to customize it, but I got a thing for tobacco bursts, so I can't seem to strip that down. I also got a pretty killer Stephen King collection, one of the better Stephen King collections that I've ever seen. That's not all of them. Up here, my acoustic, we have a Washburn. My wife got me several years for my birthday, and my this is my buddy's now. I've been storing it for him. He didn't have anywhere really to put it without damaging it. And that is an original I believe I traced it back to 1965 Made in America Fender Mustang. Has the original case with it. All videos and songs that I record are brought to you by Crown Royal. That's my unofficial sponsor. Okay. And we come over here, and we got my Schecter. My Schecter's a C1 Elite, which is nothing really special. I liked it because it played really, really well. I was looking at getting the Epiphone Les Paul, and this plays as well as a Les Paul. It sounded just as good, and the quality is as good as the Epiphone Les Pauls. But you come down, it gets a little special. Of course, I got the Dunlop strap locks. Any higher end or mid-range guitar that I play will have strap locks. You come on down, oh wait, that's just a gold humbucker, right? We get closer, and you still can't see it, but that's an EMG pickup, as is that. Active pickups. All my good guitars, I want to have active pickups in them. And we come up here, over here is my little Johnson amp. And that's just my toy. Don't really use it much, just a toy. And we got my Marshall Hashtag. It's just the MG, but it's the white one. That's what I wanted. It's a reasonably priced amp, and it sounds really good if you set it right. Of course, you got the matching Marshall cabinet, MG cabinet. And you come over here, and we got my pedal board. Now my pedal board is a mess. I gotta readjust my computer here. Hold my laptop. It's an ongoing project that seems to never end. I think I get the pedals in order, and I decide to move them. So that one's a new addition. I just got it. I just got the DoD stereo Super Chorus, which is an awesome pedal. Of course, you got the acoustic simulator and the noise suppressor. Any noise suppressor is a must for me. Crybaby wah. Crybaby's the only way to go. I want a better one than that, but we'll wait for a while till I get my pedal board like it's more situated. Got my foot switch, and we'll go down the hall here. We'll come back to this room momentarily. Let's go down the hall. The dog's been playing with the quilt. Kid's been playing with the toys. Another dog on the quilt, that's my Susie. Here's my other baby I've been playing. I thought it was back there. So, this is the newest edition. This is my Ibanez 12 string. It was, I think, recently discontinued by Musician's Friend. So, sounds really good. It's an acoustic electric. Really, really good. Really nice guitar. Really like it. And we'll go back down the hall that the dog's had out the wife's shoes. Because we're going now. You're going to see the crown jewel in my collection. Since the day I picked up the guitar and figured out who Slash was, like every other 16-year-old, I wanted one. So here we go. This is my baby. This is my Gibson. Yes, it is a Gibson Studio. Yes, it does have a Les Paul custom truss rod cover on it. There's a reason. Like I said, all my good guitars are going to have what? EMG active pickups. It's the 8185, the Zakk Wylde set. And if that wasn't good enough for me, Les Pauls are famous for having tuning issues. To fix my tuning issues, I also got the Tone Pros locking bridge and stop bar, which is awesome. The locking bridge and stop bar stop the bridge and the stop bar from floating, which is what knocks your Les Pauls out of tune, for those who didn't know. Anyway, that is my studio. Like I said, everything's brought to you by Crown Royal. One more thing here. Yeah, I got the Don't Tread on Me flag. Don't tread on me. There we go. Dynamic SM57. If you're going to use a mic, use a Shure. If you're going to record, in my opinion, use the MX. So that is my music studio. Thanks for the listening. Goodbye.